Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today playing Survive the Hunt. It has been a hell of a long time since I have done this game mode. However, lately the GTA 5 servers have been a little bit more cooperative, so we're going to give it another try. This time though, we're also going to be a little bit different. Still the same basic game. There are 15 players? No, I think it might be actually 16 players connected for this one that are going to be trying to hunt me down within the main city of GTA 5. However, none of us have got any maps. None of us have got the player overhead names on, and we aren't allowed to pause the game and go into the menu screen. So they're going to have to try and find me. They have to try and locate me around the city. They're not allowed to shoot from the cars, otherwise chases don't really work on this game particularly well. However, this time, rather than me just having the objective of survive for as long as possible, I've got challenges to try and complete. 5 of them, to be precise. I've got to go swimming, climb to the rooftop of a building. A car park doesn't count. I have to physically climb a ladder to a rooftop, drive a truck for at least 5 minutes, survive on foot for at least 5 minutes, and complete a simian mission. So we've got to pick up a car and take it back to these docks. Complete all of those challenges and stay at, or go to the dock, depending on what I end up finishing on, and I will be victorious. I get a 2-minute head start in my, well, we're going to start off in our custom slam van, one of my favourite vehicles of GTA 5, and one of only 2 I own that isn't orange and black, I think. Maybe there might be other ones, but I think it's one of only 2. I'm not going to be staying in this particularly long because, well, it's rather distinctive. Let's face it, it is not going to be hard to spot this slam van. Now, I could go and do the swimming one relatively easy early on. I kind of want to get a little bit of a distance away from the players because it's just asking for trouble, staying around there. You probably could camp it out quite easily for a little while, but yeah, it's not really a good idea. The players are allowed to use helicopters for scouting. Helicopter weapons aren't allowed, and sort of heavy weaponry, so explosive and miniguns aren't allowed. Again, it's to make chases and so on more interesting than just a photo park in the middle of the road. That's very, very helpful right there. We are going to be, or do we need a car? Or do I try and do the survive on foot? I might go for that early on. Now, they're not going to know what it is that the hunters don't know what challenges I have got for myself. So they can't go, if one was for a specific area, let's say, they can't go and camp out that area waiting for me to arrive. However, they do know that I'm going to be doing challenges, so they'll be looking for cars doing odd things, odd behaviour, as they are just for general odd behaviour. Now, I am thinking, unfortunately, the pedestrians in online, there's not a huge amount of them, which is a little bit of a pain. I think I'm probably getting towards the end of my 2 minutes runaway time. We are going to abandon our car here. And we are now going to, you see, I've been clever. I have been clever, and hopefully we have got, as I have named it, sneaking. We can wear this. Can we select that? There we go. And now we look less like us. So we are a little bit more difficult for them to see. And this will begin my 5 minutes of trying to survive on foot. I don't know if this is going to work particularly well. We're just going to kind of walk around and hope. I mean, I could hide down this alleyway. This does actually look like a relatively safe place, although we've got to get away from our car. Probably a good idea, actually, as we've probably got just 20, 30 seconds. I should probably have started my own timer so that I knew how long I had left before, before the players would be giving chase. I should have done, I know what I should have done. I've already cocked up slightly. What I should have done, whoa, not done that. That's a really well thought out start by me right there. Well done, Alex. I didn't actually mean to jump over that whatsoever. Yeah, what I should have done is, having started by the docks, I should have gone and got a truck. You see, you've got to be careful with these kind of challenge stuff, that you don't set something too specific, like, for example, drive a Prius. As entertaining as that would be, and as much as I would do that, that relies on you finding one spawned, and finding one spawned is not the easiest of things. GTA is notorious for its, well, random-ish car spawns, so there's no guarantee that you would ever find one while playing the game. So finding a truck, I have written down truck or van, either one will count for this. And the best place to find them would be around the docks area. I probably should have gone that way when I knew I had a couple of minutes to work with. Now, I don't think, come to think of it, and this is a little issue that I hadn't foreseen, that I don't think the AIs ever cross the road. So this might be something that is worth doing pretty sharpish, because I have realised now that I am kind of heading around by where my truck is. Relatively close to where my truck is. Now the players may well stop their cars and have a look around that area, but I'm hoping that they won't recognise me. At a glance you wouldn't see this and instantly think me, especially if you're driving down the street. They're going to be looking for cars. I suspect, at least, that's kind of what I am hoping for and praying for. And then we might survive. I have, of course, got to be very careful with spinning the camera around too much. I'm wondering if I can do that. That's helpful. Because I've got to keep my movements looking natural. And if I'm stopping to faff around with the camera and all of that, it's not going to help. Now the nerves are starting to kick in. I know the players are coming after me. In fact, I've been on foot for... Oh, I see a helicopter. There we go. First, in fact, I see two helicopters. One does look suspiciously like a police helicopter. So whether a player has got a police chase going on, that is a distinct possibility. That's less than ideal. Or possibly less than ideal. It could just be, yeah, a player helicopter. Haven't seen any cars. That's okay. We'll take an early sighting, a safe early sighting. We are at 3 minutes on foot now. In fact, I might actually be a little bit over 3 minutes. It was at 4 minutes of my game capture time that we started walking around. Where is he gonna go? Okay, we're gonna follow the. Oh crap! That's not a smooth turn. I've got to get my I've got to get my turns smoothed when it comes to this walking malarkey. I think the AIs do just walk around in circles around their blocks. I'm also a little bit concerned that I am fractionally too close. So while I think we're safe here, we're just going to stop a little bit. Just try and let the person, I'm not used to walking around on foot. It's very bizarre for me. Let the person get a little bit further away, so then we're kind of quite nicely staggered. No, stop. Try to do small enough movement that you don't end up running or jogging. A little bit fiddly, but we're okay at the moment. Just breathe, and we will be alright. We will make it through this challenge. Is that a player car? No, I think it was a little bit, just sort of the distance was a little bit janky for the car going across the bumps, so that's okay. Now, while they're looking for anything that sticks out of the ordinary, of course, I've got to be doing exactly the same. I've got to be keeping an eye out for anything that does look odd so I can be quick to react. Now, my advantage of being on foot here is if I do spot a car, I can whip a gun out very, very quickly. But of course, you can't carry a gun around because that will be a easy spot. So far, we are doing well, though. This is the tension building part when you haven't seen anyone. That was an impressive jump from the Jeep. And, okay, I think that FQ620 might possibly be a player car. It was very close and did bump into the back of the Ruiner. Or is it the Ruin? I don't know. There's definitely one of them two is not acting normal. And the little impromptu race thing did pop up. Now that's a bigger advantage for me than it is for the hunters, of course. There's 16 of them. They're bound to end up running into one another at some point, and they're not after each other. But of course, they're all after me. So that does help me out a little bit in letting me know that there are potentially people around, so I'm fairly sure that, yeah, at least one of them cars that did go past was a player vehicle. We have completed our 5 minutes on foot. Challenge 1 has been successful. A bunch of cars come blasting past. We could do with a car. In fact, there's a taxi there. That's odd. You don't tend to see... I'm pretty sure taxis are only spawned in if players call them. Now, it's possible someone called one in and then's left it and then it's off doing its own thing. I guess that's a potential. But, yeah, that is a little bit peculiar. There does seem to be something going on there. Right, we're going to bail out of that and head down this way. The reason why, there's a parking garage here, and that is, I'm hoping, going to be the site of my new car. Fingers crossed it can be. Now, we can probably go for a little bit of a jog. Okay, you can actually hold forward and you don't sprint. I didn't realise that. I thought you kind of went into a jog if you held forward. But no, if you have to hold A to jog. Well, I did not know that. Cars. Terrible cars, but cars nonetheless. And it's in the glorious safety of a car park. Please don't be alarmed. If these are alarmed, we might be in a little bit of trouble. And for some reason, I have a sneaky suspicion they might be. Let's just have a little scout. Let's just have a little check. Challenge 1 completed of this. We probably check which are the Simeon vehicles while we are here. Where do they go to? Simeon, grab these vehicles. BJXL, Grizzly, Buccaneer, Demon, Bagger. Oh, they're going to be difficult. Okay. Yeah, they're not that much fun to get. Please don't be alarmed. Okay. Thank God for that. Okay. I'm back in the... I don't know, actually, if it's safer in a car or safer on foot. I'll be honest with you. Now, there isn't a particularly safe way out of here. Whichever way I go out of here is going to be a blindingly obvious exit. So, that's not good. And also, oh, we've got these bloody barriers that don't want to raise, which means I'm going to have to crash through them. And I don't want to crash through them, particularly, because that's going to do damage to the front of my car. There we go. All right, quick, go, 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 go. Are you scratched? Please don't be scratched. Please don't be scratched. Oh, there's a little ding on the front. Do I swap cars? Yeah, I think I do. I know this sounds absurd for GTA 5, but something like that will give me away. Something like that, if a player just glances past. Now, I know the AI of GTA are quite well known for, and I will have a smash window, but the smash window is harder to notice, especially at night, than the scratch on the front. Now, the AIs, of course, do crash into stuff and do bump into cars, etc., but it's just something that I don't need. After all, if they're checking a car and it turns out it's, you know, an AI, then sure, it doesn't matter, but they check a car, it turns out it's me, that's when we have trouble. I think the AIs do very occasionally drive down here. Very occasionally drive down here. We need to get out onto the street, which is... This is the scary part, because if they see me emerge from here, they will know that something is up. Right, we are on the street. That FQ... I don't know. There's a lot of green FQs around, however, that could just be there's just a lot of them around this area. Now, unfortunately, I cannot put indicators on. I can. People have told me plenty of times if I hold the... if I get the brake light on, that's how the AIs react at stoplights. I can do that. It is quite fiddly. And... yeah, in fact, do they still do it? I mean, I wouldn't have said that was any more than just normal. I don't think it is, actually. Maybe they've changed that. Either way, we are through the green lights on here. There is a semi-truck coming down towards me, but we know that that is going to be a player. Did not spot me. It was so tempting to panic and dive out of the way there. Oh, there's so many trucks as well. I need a truck to complete part of the challenge, but equally... I don't want to go and grab a truck right now. That is a very tempting truck there in the middle of the road, but a player could be around this area. In fact, there's a dead driver in it. It's smashed up headlights, so we're not going to be going for that one. The other trick not to fall into, driving too slowly, that can also get you caught quite easily. With, of course, me being worried about being seen and looking for ways to go and so on. That might be a player in the truck ahead of me. That was a very, very late change of direction, and I don't think these trucks are normally found up here. We will have to wait and see on this one. At the next junction, I'm coming off. I'm not hanging about here. I'm going to follow where that ruiner went. And we will continue to head in this direction. Yeah, so we are good to turn this way, as you can, I believe, in America. The mule has not moved to follow me. Maybe it was just the AI, and this is the thing, with the AI of GTA 5, you're never quite sure. You're never quite sure if it is the AI being derpy like that, for example. I made sure to beat my horn, because while it draws attention to you, is also how an AI car would react. So, yeah, I'm going to probably be doing that if there is a car doing a stupid thing. I doubt that was a player. I think that was just an AI car swerving to avoid some parked stuff. But this is the paranoia setting in, that there's going to be something around somewhere. I've only done one bloody challenge. Okay, climb to the top of a building. I'm not actually going to be able to do that very well around here, because a lot of these houses and so on haven't got nice sort of ladders to get to them. We might want to go to like the hospital area. That might be a good one. Go swimming is perhaps again not the easiest thing to do around here. I guess we could go swimming in the golf course, but again, if there's a helicopter around and they happen to spot somebody running about in the golf course, that will be quite an obvious sign. Don't quite know what's going on with the truck behind me. Maybe taxis are more common, or maybe it's just a player in that taxi. That is a distinct possibility. Judging by the fact that they aren't really going anywhere, it could well be a player. Oh, I messed up my buttons. That's why I've got to be careful with trying to do that whole brake thing. We spun the wheels. Spun the wheels, and that's not good. Helicopter. Helicopter buzzing around overhead. Well, the taxi hasn't turned around. It could just have not noticed me doing that. It was only a little spin of the wheels. In fact, I better turn my TV up just to make sure that I can hear if anything untoward is going on. Black Coquette behind me is... doesn't look like someone that's after me particularly. We will have to wait and see on this lot. We are going to be... Well, we're going to be staying in this lane. We're going to be heading... I think we're going to head towards the beach. That's the way that I'm going to go. Coquette is... I think he's a player. Not a player, sorry. I think it's an AI, possibly. We'll see where it goes here. If he follows me down here, then we know we've got trouble. Coquette has gone straight on. There's a 9F as well that was looking mighty suspicious, whizzing around that intersection. Oh, that's not going to help my cause. If there is a player around, I don't think there is. The helicopter buzzed off over towards the golf course, but has gone. I'm thinking if we park up in the car park... Oh, do we... Yeah, if we park up in the car park on the pier, we can have a little glance around. We can... What is that ruiner doing? Don't know. There's that taxi again. I don't know if it's the same taxi or not, which is a little bit disconcerting. Looks like it could be. Then again, he's driving in fairly similar manner. Those trucks aren't normally around here either, I don't think. The mules, I don't think they normally spawn in this part of the city. So we're going to have to be... Don't know. It's all just paranoia inducing. We have got a ruiner right behind us that I think could well be a player. Again, though, I can't say I recognise them particularly. It could just be an impatient AI. The AIs are not the most patient of people. Let's face it. But the way they're lined up does look a bit suspicious to me. We will... If we turn left here, we'll see what the ruiner does. I don't know. It's always the thing with Survive the Hunt. I'm just never quite sure. Because, yeah, the AIs don't line up perfectly with all of their cars. They do sometimes park a little bit wonky in stuff. There is that natural element of slightly wonky driving. Okay, Ruiner had its indicator on, so Ruiner is not a player. That I can work with. That I can deal with. We're going to head over this way. Right, towards the beach, and then we shall go swimming. I mean, we could, I guess, we could have gone up into in the hills. We could have gone into one of the pools in the houses, but there's inherent risks with that as well. I think the two spotting helicopters are busy going around getting all of the challenge stuff that's going on. Well, I mean, that's okay, I guess. If they want to do that, distracts them from trying to get me, I'm happy, basically. Right, so we want to head towards the pier. That I can manage. We are almost there. If I think some, yeah, some might be holding on. I could, but the chances of me spinning the wheels or doing something stupid when trying to get going again, I think outweighs the advantages of me, well, sitting there with the brake light on. We have made it to the pier. And our SUV hasn't been burnt. We haven't been chased once. We have definitely had cars around us at various times. A truck has driven past and so on, but nothing too major. Also, got to be careful not to walk into one of these events and accidentally start one of them, because that would be irritating. Alright, let's just have a quick look. Let's just have a quick glance about the place. Can I see a helicopter? Can I hear a helicopter? That would be a big no. Can't really see any other people. In fact, oh, my car may despawn here. That is a small issue. Car may despawn. Ooh, quad bike. Dumb. I think that noise was just the roller coaster. Bloody hell. Scared the crap out of me there. Just an odd noise. GTA is really quiet. Okay, I've just turned my TV up again. I'm so used to having my TV quiet because Forza is stupidly noisy. GTA 5 is mega quiet. Quad bike is tempting, but blaringly obvious. The ocean! We're going for a swim. We're in the lovely cover of the pier. I didn't actually think about this particularly. However, we have gone for a swim. Challenge number 2 completed. Now we should probably get out of the water. If our truck is still there, we will go and grab it and carry on. By being able to do this here, we are hopefully not going to be walking around soaking wet for particularly long. What the hell was that for? Why are people freaking out? Was me coming out of the water really that scary? I'm not liking this particularly. I wonder if, like, somebody crashed a car on the pier above. It's possible, I guess. I know where we should go. We will go to the car park that is this other side of the pier, the one that's on ground level. And maybe that'll be okay. That's really, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Normally there has to be a reason for the AIs to freak out. Even if it's a weird reason, there's a reason, and it's normally player-induced. So yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, I spy a lovely bullet. A lovely bullet over there. There's a helicopter up above me. The helicopter is just going for, I think, the event thing by the looks of it. Yeah, so the helicopter just went for the event checkpoint, which is slightly concerning that it's around this area. But I don't know. Yeah, the helicopter hasn't seen me. There is another chopper over there, which I don't like. The helicopter wouldn't normally spawn there. And there is also a suspicious-looking character. That's just someone jogging on the beach. It could be. Or it could be someone running towards me. Or it could be someone about to get out a gun. We're going to get in the bullet. It could just be someone walking on their own. The car is unlocked. We didn't even have to break a window, and I've now got a very fast car. 2 challenges down. Holy crap. Okay, so there's a player there. There is a player there because the helicopter has just been exploded. Well, that'll freak out some AIs, which might make this getting away malarkey a bit easier. Something is going on there. As a AI car takes out a lamppost, an AI car is going to get into all sorts of trouble, and there's some chaos going on here. Well, that's not helped my bullets condition any. Right. Well, we are kind of out of this area. Not very well out of this area, and the frame rate has absolutely tanked. However, oh god, mayhem has befallen Los Santos. Okay, if you can just go past me and not trouble me, we're fine. I'm fine with that. We're good. We're going. And now it is starting to rain. The police, I'm guessing, come for the guy that probably blew up the helicopter on the beach. There is another chopper flying around that area. They're not really looking in the right direction, per se. Oh, I don't like this one bit. I've got to get out of here. I've really got to leave this area. This area is so dangerous. But if I leave it in a rush, that's when I get caught. If we leave it panicked, if we leave it quickly, that's when we're going to end up in all sorts of trouble. And I don't want to be doing that. There's a truck that's just buggered off-road up here. I am curious. Obviously, they knew something was going down at the beach. They knew something was going down, but they didn't quite know where or what or how to look for me as such. And they have frantically looking around. There is a truck. Okay, the truck's got unstuck and is going the other direction. That is absolutely bloody fine by me. You guys go and do what you want on the beach. I am leaving that area. We have got away. We haven't actually had a chase yet. We had a close call. That getting away from that was ridiculous. The guy was messing about with a helicopter. There was another helicopter above. Just everything was going on. There is a jackal, not a jackal, the ocelot, the FQ thing, with a headlight out behind me. Jesus, there's a couple of players going around. Okay, they got me. I thought he'd recognise me, but I wasn't quite sure. And I think he was about to head off and not be paying attention. However, I cannot risk that, so we have got to go. And I have got a bullet, so I can go quickly. Now, the helicopter is going to be a little bit of a problem. However, the players are the bigger issue. I can outrun the chopper. I can outmaneuver the helicopter. Going up the motorway, though, probably wasn't my cleverest plan. However, I'm hoping the helicopter might get into difficulties following me at such high speeds. The buzzards are quick, but are they bullet quick? That I don't know. We're just going for straight out floor it in this car. Now, I can't afford to make mistakes here. This is one of the other key things. When you are running, you've got to make sure you do not crash the car. Crashing the car will cause a lot of issues, or head down here. Head down here is not good. I've lost sight of the helicopter. If the helicopter's overshot, he will have more tough time turning around than I do. But we have got an FQ620 right behind us. Have I got the speed? How are we going to shake him? That is the question. Now, I wonder if they had made the bullet or not. We have got another helicopter up ahead. Through the gap, the Ocelot has managed to crash. Police are getting involved now. That's not quite what we want going on here. I've only made 2 challenges. I'm so far a little bit disappointed with myself. Now, the more I swerve, the tougher it is for these choppers. The choppers have a tough time following all these changes of direction. We can dive through here. We'll keep going with this speed. The helicopter is on us. We've lost the car, though. The car has fallen behind, and I know what we can do with the helicopter. We can... Oh! No, I would not, game. Thank you for that. I mean, I'm glad you sort of stopped me there, of all points. I was planning on heading through this way anyway, to get out the other side, because the helicopter isn't going to know if I've gone straight on, if I've gone left, if I've gone right, quite whereabouts that I may have ended up. We are on the motorway. This car, I think, has to be abandoned. However, I don't see a helicopter anymore. Oh, okay, I think that might have done it. As I said, this car has to be abandoned because they now are scouting for a black bullet. Can I see? I've got to be really careful here not to now give it away while scouting for that chopper. I think that has done it. I think that might have been enough. Oh. Now, we need... Ooh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do here. It's risky. We can do it. There's obviously a player about. That's a lot of sirens. But I have an idea. It is very risky. However, I might be able to complete another challenge if I can just get the car out of here cleanly. Oh, we have a 1-star wanted rating. That's not going to help matters. Lester, I need your help here. Because, of course, we don't have a map, and I will get rid of these as fast as possible. Lester, remove wanted level. Thank you very much. Okay. We're getting out. We're going on foot now. we're going on foot because I've spotted my third challenge. Go away, Lester. I've spotted my third challenge location. It is going to be the construction site to my right here. Police cars are heading in this direction. I'm guessing they're going after a player. Not that I can see a player, although there has been an accident involving my bullet. Okay, we're going to have to run a little bit here because I have a sneaky suspicion that might have been a player caused the crash. Okay, oh no, this is not good. This is not good. This could well be the end of me. A gang attack I did not foresee happening here. I've got to get to... Oh crap, players are here. Right, so, the players were around behind me. I wanted to get to the roof, but I'm not going to be able to, so we're going to have to bail out of that challenge. There are hunters about. Now, how far I can go on foot is risky. They don't know where I've gone from there. That is the plus point here. Now, I don't know if it alerts them if a gang attack is started, but I don't know how it alerts them a gang attack is started. So, yeah, let's get out of there. Let's try and stay in as much cover away from roads as possible. Well, we've definitely completed our on-foot objective. There's a truck, I think, heading this way. Or maybe it's heading back towards the gang attack location, back towards that construction site. If it is, I can live with that. If it isn't, that's when we have a bigger problem, and I'm at a dead end. I could have gone swimming here, to be honest. I am at a dead end, but that does give me the advantage that they can only come one way here. Helicopters? Are there any? Are we clear to have a peek? That's actually a very, very big drop. I could complete the truck objective. Is it Benson? They're spawning them around here, and I didn't think they came this far into the city, but it could just be because a player has one. Oh, I probably should have got guns and stuff before setting out on this. I don't even know what I'm like bullet-wise. Crap is the answer. Very crap, in fact. So if things do go wrong, like they are about to... Holy crap. I think I may have just been the luckiest person in the world. Now, I'm going to take some damage for this, but if we survive this, bloody hell. I've got to get out of here, though. This is too dangerous. This is so dangerous. In fact, yeah, I'm about to get made. Right, we have got to get out of the bush, man. Right, I know they're going to come around the corner. Ooh, plan. This is an idea. No, it's not a very good idea, though, is it? Where does this go? I don't know. We're going to go find out, though. This... Oh, no. Oh, I didn't know this was a way down. Oh, so I could have got away. If I had been cleverer... Now, if we are very lucky, you are going to donate a motorbike to me. A motorbike will do. It might get me out of here. It is incredibly risky, but it might get me some distance on the lot of them. Okay, bike, do your best here. We are going for it, and we are going to go quickly. You could not have bought me a better vehicle. The helicopter is giving chase right now. Oh, gotta be careful with that. Now, a bike is horrendously obvious, let's face it. However, it is very quick and will be able to use alleyways. Cars will not keep up with this. A helicopter is going to struggle. So, yeah, we're going to have to actually use a bit better tactics than that, because I can't keep going that way. I will end up outside of the city, and that would be cheating. Now, I did want to be heading towards the docks, the dock area, so I could find a truck or a van. Well, this could be my sort of lifeline. Could be a shortcut towards the docks. We can stick in the storm drain. We can stick along the wall, in fact, here, and give the helicopter issues. I can't see it. Doesn't mean it's not around. In fact, there it is. We're going to jump our way into the storm drain and use some speed, because they are coming for that train yard. Pray that the helicopter... Okay, the helicopter did see me jump into the storm drain. That's disappointing. That that's probably not where I want to be going, really, is it? This is the way that I want to be going. I'm hoping that helicopter is going to have a real tough time turning around quick enough to see which side I dived up. And I'm still... Ooh! Holy crap, that was a lucky one. That was mega lucky. Somehow we're alive still. Go away, Ron. I've just had a very, very near-death experience. I need to ditch this bike. I need to ditch the bike. It is just too obvious. But I think I might have lost the helicopter. Right, we need to do something else here. Okay, clothes, style. Sneaking is burnt. We're going for plain. So now they shouldn't know what I'm wearing. Now, I could end up very quickly throwing this all away by climbing a ladder somewhere. However... Oh, that was a chase and a half. That was a chase and a half. We are 35 minutes in. I have only completed 2 challenges. I wonder if these challenges were going to be too easy. I don't think that's going to be a problem here. That was intense, to say the least. Right. We are going to a rooftop. There is a helicopter, but I don't know if there's one looking for me. We're not going to a rooftop. That does not count. That does not count, as that is not a rooftop. That was just a little stairs, or stairway to a door. Oh, piss. That's not good. I mean, I am kind of quite safe out here, I will be honest. Out here is one of the safer areas I've been in, only that is not good. That is also not good, because I've grabbed my wrong gun. Oh, I couldn't get the gun out in time. I shot him. If I got both those shots to hit, it would have worked. I messed up my selection of guns. Arse. They got me. I completed 2 challenges. It was a damn good chase. In the end, I think I got a bit cornered. I needed to get out of there quicker. Probably should have gone further before ditching the bike, in all honesty. It was a good chase. Had I got to my gun that I meant to get... I went down instead of up, because I haven't played this game enough. Had I got to the gun that I meant to get to, I would have got him, I would have stolen the van, and, well, probably got back on the bike, to be honest, and maybe have got away. As it was, though, we did fail a little bit in that one. Good fun, though. The challenges certainly make it a bit more intense for me. That is, yeah, it's certainly not easy. However, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.